Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and today I want to try some Ombu fruit. The Ombu, or Bella Sombra, is we have to call it tree of the South American pampas. And as such, it is a symbol of Argentina, Uruguay, and the Gaucho culture in general. The Gauchos are the cowboys of South America. Why is it a symbol of their culture in those countries? Well, it grows in places where other trees won't grow, in the pampas or grass steppes. It's not being eaten by cattle or other animals because it's toxic, and for that it provides shade in areas where the sun shines all day long, and shade is a really important resource for men, horses and cattle. Yeah, so this the only unique tree which can survive in those areas of the pampas of South America is not even a tree. The genus Phytolacca is a herbaceous genus. There can be quite big herbs, like in Germany we have the invasive Phytolacca americana and Phytolacca esculenta from Asia, and they can get up to 3 meters high. And they have a giant bulb or cluster of tubers, beet-like roots. Let's say a cluster of beet-like roots underneath. And the funny thing is that this tree-like species of the genus also has a huge inflated base with inflated roots, basically also a cluster of giant tubers. Only the biggest cluster I dug out of Phytolacca americana was less than 30 kilograms, while those trees here, they are not the biggest ones. They are the trees growing very fast, but they would have a cluster of inflated roots and tree base a couple tons. Look at that. Basically the base is inflated to over 2 meters, while the stem here, even before it branches, is about 1 meter thick. Here same thing, and when they grow bigger, this giant bulbous thing will even increase in size. Sorry for the loud buzz, by the way. And it does not even consist of real wood, since Phytolacca dioica is derived from herbaceous species. This is basically a spongy tissue, more or less similar to a papaya stem. That's why it grows very fast, but it's actually so soft, can be cut with a knife. Here, it's basically, not real wood, but just a slightly hardened herb. Well, Phytolacca dioica means it's dioecious. They are male and female trees. This first tree here is male. Look at the flowers, some male Phytolacca flowers. The second Ombu here is also male. By the way, it's considered invasive in subtropical dryish regions of the world, like in South Africa or California. It's also invasive here in Tenerife, in the city of Puerto. There is actually a canyon just a couple 100 meters away from here, which is overrun by giant Bella Sombra trees. Another male plant. This is quite rare for plants and also for trees. I mean, producing male and female trees, this is twice the effort. Well, here finally we have a female tree. And the fruit are also considered to be toxic, but as you can hear, I can not even see them. There is a bunch of finches or canary birds in the crown, and before so many people walked here, there was actually a flock of pigeons underneath the tree, all munching away on the fruit. The thing is, it's quite hard to find any reliable information on the edibility of this fruit. Websites, they like to copy from one another without thinking a lot. So basically what you find on most websites is Yeah, the young shoots are edible after very careful preparation and boiling several times. And the fruit have been used as a food colorant, for example, to color wine. Well, when I read that about the shots, I was quite surprised, but I thought, okay, it's being done with a North American pokeweed, why not with a South American relative? And then when I read that the fruit are being used to color wine, I said, okay, they've been copying from Phytolacca americana, which has bright purple fruit, which were used to color food and especially wine. Those here, they are already really dry. But even when they are fresh, I think up there are a couple slightly more fresh fruit. But the fresh fruit are staying on the tree. Come on. Only the dry ones are coming down. Not good. Aha. Okay. I felt them. The fresh ones fell somewhere here. Where are they? Maybe once I see them from a close-up, they are not as fresh as I thought they would be. Well, those are still a bit juicy, but not really juicy. Let's see if we can find ourselves some juicy fruit. Nope. We have the choice between completely dry and half dry. Well, but you can see that even in half fresh state, there is nothing colorful about them. Well, the finches eat them, the pigeons eat them, but if they are not toxic for birds, that doesn't mean that they are not toxic for mammals. After all, the cows, they don't even eat the branches. However, I tried them a couple days ago and it tasted like very tasty raisins, so I'm gonna try them again. First, the pretty dry ones, they are not completely dry. The air humidity here is quite high. So they are, I would say, like commercial raisins. And they are really tasty. They taste like dried cranberries or dried cherries. Phew. I'm spitting them out just in case, but what a waste. What a tasty fruit. Now let's try the half dried ones. There is actually still some juice in those. Yummy. This is one of the tastiest fruit I've eaten in this island. And believe me, Tenerife is really doesn't lack in very tasty fruit, but this is one of the tastiest. However, this one, which is not completely dry yet, it has a strange taste, which is a mixture of a little bit bitter in the beginning, and then astringent, and then this mouth-watering taste, but in a bad sense. This type of mouth-watering which warns you that something is toxic. So yeah, well, this is very tasty. This is almost as tasty at first, but then the aftertaste is of something toxic. It warns you don't eat it. However, those dried ones, they don't seem to have this toxic taste. Let's try them once more. Wow. Yeah, exactly like dried cherries or dried cranberries. No, I'm still tasting the bad aftertaste, but I guess it's from the half-dried fruit. That's crazy. It tastes like those dried cherries or cranberries, which are not dried completely, and then they have some added oil, so that they taste better than actual dried fruit. Okay, so the final verdict on those is that 90% dry ones are really tasty, while the, let's say, 60% dry ones are tasty at first, but have a disgusting and dangerous tasting aftertaste. Very interesting. I would really like to know what is the toxic substance in this species, in Phytolacca dioica, and is it possible that it's being removed by drying? Those pigeons were eating the dried fruit from the ground. Well, maybe because that's the easiest thing to do, but a fruit that tasty, we should really be sure that this is toxic before we discard it as not edible. Wow, incredibly tasty. I'm gonna make a second video about the fresh fruit. Maybe they will be more disgusting, but this is definitely an interesting discovery. What a pity. A probably horribly tasty plant, a probably horribly toxic plant, which is really tasty when dried. So folks, this was the iconic, dangerous and tasty Ombu or Bella Sombra, Phytolacca dioica. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the parks and gardens of Tenerife. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.